We want to capitalize on the fact that they're not doing the proper defense, such as we're going to do in the arm lock position. The proper defense, we know it already. We trained it many times, where we stack and we stay tight and we start to free the arm so we can pass the guard. But not everyone does it like this, and that's great. But the thing is, if you've never seen it, you're going to say, oh, he's standing up now and I don't know what to do. So it's super easy. When you want to finish the arm lock and the person starts to stand up, they have no more base, no more posture. Why do they do that? Number one, we have to understand that people who don't know how to escape the arm lock, they don't understand the leverage points of proper jiu-jitsu. If I want to break your arm, I'm not going to break it like this. I'm going to hyperextend the elbow by stretching your wrist away from your bicep. That's how I'm going to snap your elbow. Once we understand that, we have to extend the arm. When I feel that my arm is being extended, I'm going to freak out. I'm going to start to stand up, thinking that I can just take my arm out of there. But it doesn't work like that. In theory, it does. But in real life, in real jiu-jitsu, when someone knows how to control your head, it's not going to work because you're putting all the weight on the neck, and now I can't posture out. So it's the opposite. I need to do a rear naked choke, post behind the hip, put all the weight on the knees, knees to the face, and then we know this escape. But we're going to practice next is when the person does it the wrong way. Because, like I said, I've seen that done before. You have your armbar position, right? So we get to here, and now like this. And he just stands up to the side. Both feet up, like this. Now, if you have a good control behind the neck, you could still adjust and finish the arm lock from here. That could work. But the thing is, if you don't have a proper angle, you're going to feel bunched up. Okay? And if you don't control the wrist, they're going to just escape their arm like this. Poof. Okay? So now if you have a good clasp on the wrist, he's not going to escape the arm, but he's trying to. So what I need to know now is understand that if I try to push in this direction, that's where his feet are. It's not going to fall down. Is in this quadrant right here. So all I need to do is press hard with this foot and guide his head to the side of the mat, and I use the back leg to just guide him here. See? He falls down. I never let go of the wrist. I imagine the wrist and the forearm is glued to my chest. If I unglue the forearm from my chest, what's going to happen? It means he starts to defend the arm lock. Not a bad thing if we know how to break the grips, but it's extra work. When I land, I try to keep this connected. It's glued to me. So instead, I have two options. Number one, I scoot my hips in, like this. And now, extend the arm. And number two, I'm here. I just keep control, but I post one side, the side of his face. If I post on this side, I'm not controlling his body anymore. His head can come up. If I go on this side, a lot of weight on the face. I can even push hard like this, put more weight. And now I scoot in, one, and I readjust, whichever you prefer, okay? Some people like to go very technical. Some people like to do this. Take their time, finish. Other people like to do this. As soon as they end up here, right into the arm lock. So I'm going for the arm bar. Here, I caught him here. I'm almost done, but now he's decided to stand up. He's trying to free his arm. So I need to adjust. One. Now sometimes I can catch it, but see how the angle is very ugly for me. So instead of trying to force the hips here and getting bunched up, all of his weight is on me. I'm just going to bring him to the mat on this side. See, one. Adjust. And finish. Always control the neck.